Hey y'all, welcome to the Pursuing Wholeness podcast. My name is Precious Jewel, and today I'll be discussing how to heal insecurity. Everyone has felt insecure at some point in their life. Even the most confident people have had to battle with insecurity. To be insecure simply means to be unconfident or unassured. Insecurity brings up feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, and fear. It puts limitations on us, causing us to believe we cannot be successful in a certain area of our life. Often when we think of insecurity, we think of someone who lacks self-confidence. While this is definitely a form of it, insecurity can take on many forms. One could be insecure about a relationship, insecure about their home life, or even insecure about their job. It simply means that a certain area is not secure or safe. It's important to recognize when an insecurity is based on a lack of inner security versus external factors that we don't have control over. For example, feeling insecure about the way you look is worth examining to see where that insecurity stems from. Feeling insecure about a job because there is not consistent work to provide stability may be an indication that you need to find a more secure job. Feeling insecure in a relationship because the other person has proven to be untrustworthy is a good sign that you need to reevaluate the relationship. In this episode, we will mainly focus on healing insecurity within our inner selves. The first step to healing insecurity is acknowledging the feeling when it rises up. You know that sinking feeling you get when you feel in some way inadequate. I've learned to pause for a minute and listen to it. What triggered this feeling? Was it something said to me directly or an assumption I made? Was it someone else being praised for something that I feel that I lack? Was it a post on social media that caused me to fall into comparison? The second step is to connect the feeling to a thought. It's one thing to recognize the negative feeling. Taking it a step further is to trace the feeling to an actual thought that you can then assess. What belief about myself is causing me to feel insecure? Let's say your insecurity is that you aren't smart enough. Let's say someone made a comment to you that brought up this insecurity. Connecting the feeling to a thought is as simple as, I feel insecure because I don't believe I'm smart enough. Now you have identified a belief that you can now assess, 1, the origin of, and 2, if it is rooted in truth or not. Consider the source. Where does this belief about yourself stem from? What you will likely find is that your insecurity is based on a lie that most likely came from a person. Often the people that spoke the damaging lie over us were damaged and broken themselves. Damaged and broken people who speak lies are not credible sources. It may be difficult to accept at first. Insecurities are usually ideas about ourselves that have been reinforced over and over. You wouldn't believe a lie unless it was disguised as truth. The realization that you've been deceived can be a shocking one, but it's equally liberating. Replace the lie with the truth. John 8:32 says, "You will know the truth, and the truth will make you free." Freedom from insecurity comes when we accept what is true about us. A foundational truth to stand on is that we are loved by God. Love Himself loves us. This foundation is not insecure or unsafe. It is unshakable. No matter what we've done or who we've been, we don't have to earn His love. It is freely given. When we fully accept this truth, we can't help but be free. It is so important to know who we are in Christ and know what God says about us. This is the only way we can be made free by the truth. Renew your mind daily. We are to be transformed by the renewing of our minds. If we want to see real change and true healing from insecurity, we must recognize that it's a process. It's not a one and done event. We must constantly evaluate our feelings, challenge our thoughts, and replace the lies with truth. As we tear down the old, we build the new. The fruit of this labor is a mind that is renewed and a secure, whole individual. The end result is worth the work. I pray that something said in this episode has helped you on your journey to wholeness. I'm so excited to hear your stories. Thank you for joining me on this journey.